Right, so pretty easy to kind of start building stuff, right? But let's say that you're not comfortable building beats that way. Then what you can do is over here where it says make, this little drop down menu. And under that menu there are a bunch of different genres that are there. Trap and EDM and hip hop and a bunch of other things. And when you choose the genre and then you press on it, it's going to automatically give you some patterns to start working with. Right, if you don't like that pattern, press it again. And gives you another one to start working with. Don't like that one, do it again. So maybe you like this pattern, right? So for each of those individual sounds, you can start to adjust the attack, the release, the reverse, the voice mode, time stretching, key shifting, gain, EQ, filter, and volume for each one of them. So you would select the one that you want. And let's say that little sub kick there, I want to time stretch it. I can now time stretch it, and it starts to drag it out. And I'll do it again even further. So you can really kind of start to time stretch it. That's that pitch and time working really well to be able to kind of make that work. So with this pattern set here, if you didn't like this 808 kit and you wanted to do something different, you can go to the drums, and under the drums is going to be a pack with all drum kits and one-shots. And you can either replace certain sounds or you can replace the whole kit. So with the kit here, I'm just going to take this kit, this gold chains on, and load it in, and now we'll start to play it. And if you didn't like that one, you can literally just load up another one while it's playing. And keep on just building and building and building and going on from there, right? So here at the top, for each scene, you have up to 8 bars that you can do. So right now we're in bar number 1, and when you press this plus sign, you're able to expand to either 2 bars, it's going to copy it, or 4, or then up to 8 for that particular scene. And if you want to see that in a little bit of a wider view to be able to start doing some more sequencing, you can press this piece here in the middle, and this is going to now extend it so you can see more of the grid to get it start to sequence and to start to work with. As you're doing that, where it says grid right here, when you turn that on, the grid will allow you to go to each individual sound and either do doubles or triplets for that particular sound. Right? So maybe with the hi-hats here, you want to go in and start to do doubles, and you can start to go in and start to literally draw notes in, right, as you're going along. Right, so easy just to get that workflow moving very fast, having the drums moving. And again, you can kind of swap out sounds. So if you don't like those drums, then again, you can go down to the kits, or you can go to the individual drum sounds and then start to replace them. So we have kick, snares, hi-hats, so on and so forth. And you can just start swapping those out and start making them what you want it to be. So he's literally just going in and just finding different sounds, finding it just. So pretty easy just to kind of swap stuff in and out as you move along. And as you get your drums together, then you can go down to your audio samples. And under your audio samples, you have loops and one-shots that are available to you. Again, all these sounds are all royalty-free, meaning that you're able to use these without having to pay for any sample clearance whatsoever. So you can go and listen to some of the samples that are here. And I could actually just take this and drag it up here and literally start just drawing in notes. This should be able to just lock in, just playing that loop. Right, so easy, just catch it and build it. So if you're not used to using beats, this is going to lock everything in. It's going to lock it into the BPM, and the key is set for it, and everything you start adding on top of it, notes, bass lines, samples, even acapellas will lock into that and work very quickly. It locks right into it, no problem. So this is why this program is so powerful, because it's so simple to use without you having to take 5, 6, 20 steps to make something happen. You're constantly in kind of inspiration because you're moving so fast, adding pieces in as you're going along, you know, not building stuff out. So Anything else you want to add in? Brother?
No, actually, don't take this the wrong way. Even if you actually hated Serato Studio, right? You think about it this way. $10 a month, you get free samples every month that you don't have to clear. I never thought about it that way. That's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. I just never looked at it in that capacity before. I gotta sign up now.
He's already got the license, he's good. But as Just was saying before, this program is a subscription-based program, so it's $9.99 a month. Subscribe to it. And when you subscribe to it, every month you get new sound packs that come with it. Drums, samples, effects, so on and so forth. Again, Just was the first person to do a sound pack as an artist. Flostradamus was in a sound pack, A-Track and Full Sculpture to the sound pack. Yesterday, Soul and Drums, ATL producer who was here, we just announced yesterday that he's doing his sound pack, and that will be before the end of the year. We'll get his slappy drums inside of Serato Studio. So that's all we can use royalty free to use those and get busy with. And we got a bunch of other producers coming in the near future who are going to be adding on their sounds that you can use royalty free with the program. We're also adding in new features coming very soon. We're going to have audio tracks built in, so you can drop in full audio tracks and rock with them. Also adjustment of beat grids, so you can actually change the beat grids if you want to in the program, and a bunch more going into the future. Serato is very, very dedicated to making sure that we're going to have a product that producers are going to be able to use to make music very quickly, efficiently, and very, very well. Before you leave, come up and see me. I have a 3-month license right here for you. So if you haven't tried this already, this will give you 3 months free to get a lock, but then afterwards you can get the subscription running and get busy with it and make it happen. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we're doing a beat making competition here. So if you bring your computer here tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we'll be able to get you Serato Studio onto the computer, and we're going to give you a sample from Tracklib. If you don't know about Tracklib, check out Tracklib. They're really dope with the samples and being able to help you clear samples and get them out. Tracklib will give you a sample, you'll be able to chop it up inside of Serato Studio.